Hi guys, Jag here, your Office 365 daily vlogger. We've been talking about OneDrive for Business for some videos now, and we looked at how to bring documents across, why you should bring some of the benefits of using OneDrive for Business. Okay, in the next 4 or 5 videos, I wanted to share with you some tips on how to get maximum benefits out of OneDrive for Business. Now that we've moved documents across, let's learn how to maximize, the usage of OneDrive for Business. Okay, so tip number 1 is when you log on to OneDrive for Business, you see on the left side there's 3 options. Like along with the recycle bin, there's 3 other options, which is shared with, and I think it's called shared. Okay, shared, to discover, and for and the third one is the recent. Okay, all these options are for you to get to the documents quite easily and start working on them. Okay, so it's all about getting to the right document in less time and start being productive straight away. So shared gives you 2 subcategories called shared with you and shared by you. Okay, so if someone has actually shared a document with you, they send out a link, a OneDrive for Business link, either through Outlook or Teams or whatever, and you've got access to their OneDrive location, then they get appeared in shared with you option. Okay, so in vice versa, if you send out a link to someone else to any documents or folders from your OneDrive, they appear in shared by you. So this is good because using the shared option, you don't need to really go into Outlook, search for all those emails, the back and forth emails that you've been working on, sending documents back and forth. You don't know what versions to use, So anyway, using the shared functionality, you can get to the document without actually going and searching in your inbox, or even going through Microsoft Teams messages and stuff like that. Okay, next up is discover. Discover is slightly different, but almost the same as shared functionality. Discover is something that it have access to. Okay, this could be links which probably they are not shared with you like explicitly, but you already have access to, because let's say you are part of a Office 365 group, and the files within that group which are being worked by your colleagues and your team members, they get shown up in the discover stage as well. It's not just OneDrive for Business, they also bring pop-up documents from various sources like SharePoint and OneDrive as well. So that's Discover. One thing to note about Discover is some people have concerns about privacy when we're using Discover functionality within OneDrive for Business, but be assured that there's no issue with the privacy, because Discover functionality will only show you the documents that you have access to. And similarly, don't assume that all your documents will be viewed by someone else as well. So unless you actually given them permissions to the documents, nobody will actually see you. And there's actually an option for you in OneDrive for Business to see which documents are being shared and which documents are not. Third option is recent. Okay, recent is for you only, and it will show you all the documents that you've been recently working on, as the name suggests. So it's quite easy. It's a very simple thing to get to the document quite quickly and be productive straight away. So there you have it. That's tip number 1. It's all about being more productive using Office 365 and getting to your files quicker. Okay. Thanks for watching my vlogs and giving the feedback as well. So I've been getting some feedback recently, and it's really encouraging for me to keep doing these videos for you all. Thanks a lot, and if you're not a connection on LinkedIn yet, please do connect with me on LinkedIn or follow me on LinkedIn to keep track of these videos. And also feel free to drop a line with your feedback, and also if you wanted to see me talk about something specific in OneDrive for Business or any other Office 365 application or service, feel free to drop me a line in the comments, or connect me or hit me up with a private message, and we can make it happen. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.